I got my baby.
Ah! Ah! Woo!
Make it stop.
Hi, Debbie. Hi, Bernice. Oh.
I got my confetti.
Hi, Margie. Woo!
Margie.
Get you all riled up with the happy birthday. Get your foot dance going there in the chair.
Betty. I have all kinds of good things here.
How's everybody doing? What are you doing on this fine birthday Sunday? Sharon's got birthday confetti.
You with happy faces for us.
We can't see the happy face. I can't see the happy faces anyway.
Got happy faces, and I've got
cute.
And I've got birthday cakes with candles and more and stars, and there's even here.
Let me get YouTube up. YouTube. Okay, the notification just went out, so hopefully everybody else will come join us. We're gonna have some fun tonight. Oh,
Denise was making her altered paper clips, and she's been cleaning. I got my shelves in, and I can not even walk across my room right now because they just I got my shelves boxed up and in my way.
Yeah,
I need
of
for dinner.
Course. Hey, Glynis. Happy, joy. Margie, now you got that stuck in my head. Happy, joy. Hi, sweetheart. Diana, how are you?
Yes, that is permanent ink, archival ink, memento. What's the other one?
Say that again.
Archival, memento.
Archival. You need archival ink.
What's the
archival ink that won't smear? That's permanent. I just put permanent black ink, so any brand of archival.
Cheap white ink. Those are usually permanent. I'm going to keep this confetti here for a minute, even if it's driving me crazy. And then while you're gathering, do you want me to tell them what we're doing?
Yeah.
Okay. So tonight, it's just going to be 2 hours, and we're doing while we celebrate, we're doing an introduction to mixed media. A lot of you have been mentioning that you want to start doing mixed media. And I've always done mixed media, like before I met you all. And tonight we're going to be working on some textures for mixed media. And you can use them any way you like having those weak links around. So we might even turn some into buttons if we have time. So that's what we're doing today. You got your list, and you can do this with us. It's just a little something we're going to add to the group, the mix, to the trails, to the lives. We also have a brand new game that we'll be adding to our Tell Us What to Do, and it's going to be really fun, and it's in a mixed media sort of
way
feel. Yeah, right? Yeah. These flowers are really pretty. Like, put them on something.
Yeah, it'd be fun to do. Tell us what to do with mixed media.
Yeah. I mean, when you guys get to our mediums, we have to make a new list for it, but that's something that we are working on. So,
what in the world? Craftalanche. Craftalanche.
Leave the. I want to pick them up. I can't.
Oh my goodness! We just had a major Craftalanche. Got to get this place finished.
Here's a memorial tribute for a friend that passed a year ago today. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh.
That's nice, though.
Yeah, that's a nice thing to do at the beach. Have a picnic. Yeah.
Well, hopefully we can make your day end on a hopefully that was a very positive tribute, and that left you feeling happy about your friend. And hopefully we can end your day on a fun note. Hi, Candy. Archival is Glenna's. What? It's not Lucy's fault. What's not Lucy's fault?
Yeah.
Sharon.
Yes.
I think the only thing we're going to have to be really aware of is if you're not right there with your face right near your phone, your sound is going to get muffled because of the air conditioner.
Okay.
Just so I just heard that and went, oh, okay, that's why.
Well, guys, I did take my camera down for this, and this is not where it's going to stay. It was just temporary because, I was putting up new shelves today, and I just didn't have time I haven't had a chance to mess with it yet. But
the Crafty, yeah. No, the Crafty was not Lucy's fault. She's at the park with Doug.
Oh, that's a nice memorial, Lucy. That is
yeah. Oh, at least everything didn't go.
Using tell you what to do word mixed media. Well, they're more junk journal inspired, which junk journaling is mixed media, but I'm talking a little messier and a little more art supply and a little less paper, really, for the mixed media. Just a different sort of vibe. That's all.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll be mini canvases one day, or maybe we'll be doing some wood boxes. It'll be
wood tags or.
Yeah, it wouldn't necessarily be stuff that would fit in a journal.
May use paper, may not use paper.
Right. I think some boxes would be cool.
Oh yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah, or like the bottle art that I did for my anniversary last year, or
that would be cool too. That'd probably take us a couple of them. A couple of.
It would take direction though. Would be fun. I'm waiting until a few more people get here before I pull up the confetti. Amy's coming. She might be late. 11 people.
Okay.
What's up, everyone? I'm going to do that right now. Thank you.
All right. I got my stamps. I got my punches. Okay. I got some stuff to punch. I think I'm ready.
I know you are. Okay. I'm taking away this party on the tool here.
Okay.
I didn't get everywhere.
Things are going to tell you to do were mixed media.
Yeah, because it was junk journal inspired before.
Some of the things on the list are mixed media. Yeah. Really, they are. And so maybe they would be on both lists, but instead of making, you could still make a tag, instead of making some of the same paper things, like a tuck spot or whatever, like she said, it might be a mini canvas. It might be a wooden tag or a wood, anything else, a wooden button.
A box.
A small box. There'll be other things there too, but so it would be different things to make, and then some different things that we have to use. And maybe there's a couple things that we will pull off of that list and put them on the mixed media list so that there's not so many. So we have more chance to get through more of the things that are on that list.
And be pulling stuff off that list because, the mediums, we'll be using more mediums.
Right.
And, yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe I will go around my house and take some mixed media photos of some things I've made that I can share to inspire and explain. Yes. Junk journaling is a form of mixed media. It's just more flat 3D. How's that? That's a good way to do it. Yeah. I have my cereal boxes here. What are you guys using for your base?
Well, I grabbed a file folder that's not super thick. I
Mhm.
have half of a manila file folder. I
Uh-huh.
grabbed the back of a notepad that's like chipboard but not super thick. And then I have 2 pieces of chipboard. Well, this one's like, this one is a crumble cookies box that's pretty thick. And this one is chipboard and it's real thick. So I've got a variety of thicknesses. And I've got this cool paper. I've got this really cool, look at this. Isn't this cool paper? It's grungy looking. That's the paper. Like the other side, look at the other side.
I'm in chat. Is everybody in my chat?
Hardwood floor and tile underlay. So it's paper that something came wrapped in.
Oh.
But I loved the back inside of the paper.
Sounds like a paper bag.
It kind of, yeah. It's thicker than paper bag because it held something for like building supplies. But I just loved the look of this. This is like something we would try to marble, but it's already, in that way. I've got a whole bunch of punches here to punch out shapes to do it. Oh, I also grabbed these. I've got 2 stacks of, they're paper, but they're kind of like, this is paper. It's embossed paper. It came that way. These are just like small, they're all the same size little rectangles, but it's already embossed like that.
Yeah.
I could play on that. And then this stack, some of them are embossed. Let's see if you can see. Can you see that? Yeah, you can see that. And some of them are embossed like that. And some of them they're embossed like that, and then they have foil on them. They're just a random bunch of.
Did you buy
that? I think I traded somebody for them. Somebody wanted something, and I thought, oh, that's cool. I've never tried those. Sure, I'll try those.
Future swap with whatever boxing folders we have.
I like. So I've got some variety there. I grabbed. Oh, that's forest moss. I wanted black. I also grabbed this corrugate, and it's kind of interesting because the back is regular cardboard, but look at the front. You can tell it's shiny. It's shiny corrugate, and I don't even know what it's from. I've had it for a long time, just been waiting to use it. And I thought I might do something with that.
Cool.
Yeah, I've got some wood blanks. I've got some wood tags. I've got some wood mustaches, the wooden buttons, just some plain pieces of wood, and a couple of wood letters, and some little, little shapes and hearts. So a bunch of wood blanks to
correct. Her comment goes too far up. She was explaining that the mixed media was more artwork, like assemblages and collage. And yeah, absolutely. So
she says technically mixed media is artwork that uses more than one medium or material.
Correct.
Perfect. Yeah, and that's a perfect explanation.
Media, but it's mixed media would encompass 3D things as well. It's not just stuff we can do a journal. So.
Well, and junk journals are mixed media because often we'll use something that we've collaged, and we'll use Nuvo Mousse, and we'll use, all these things. So technically it falls under that. But we tend to think of mixed media more as
assemblages and
exactly what she said. Assemblages and collage. Yeah. Oh, hang on. I'm going to remove that banner. Happy birthday, everybody.
Happy birthday.
There we go. All right. I'm going to turn off. I'm going to try a couple light things here and just see where we get the best picture.
Okay. So first thing I thought we might do would be to make some texture on some chipboard, and these are basically your blanks. These are things that you could cut into buttons in the end, maybe use a punch and do buttons, stack them up onto another piece of cardboard to make them thicker. or to use in a background for some mixed media, like say a box top, and then you add your 3D bits on top of it. Or come on, help! It's late in the day, and I've worked hard. like your wood blanks, kind of. Like your wood, like the mustaches you just had out. But we're going to be doing some texture to them. I love texture. I am all about texture. So I play with texture a lot, and I experiment with texture a lot. I did a painting in art school. I used expanding foam, and it was like so random that it was like I get what I get in the end. And I could then do other things to it too, but it was just so fun to play with. And still have that painting a long time ago. I did some other fun treatments to it as well, but it was just, I love playing with, I see random things that aren't supposed to be in the art room, and I think, oh my gosh, that would be great in mixed media, or that would be great to cover, you know, something.
I don't think there's anything that's not supposed to be in the art room.
In my opinion,
anything we want to use, and that's your point.
Yeah, that is absolutely the truth, isn't it? Everything is fair game for me. Yep. So I'm actually going to start, and we thought we'd start by the tissue paper we were talking about. And you could use tissue or foil here, either one, to get the same texture. And this is just kind of an introduction for people that haven't done mixed media. You know, so what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to just pull it up.
Paper.
You got your tissue out, Marianne?
No, I forgot to grab that, but I do have a napkin back.
Okay, that'll work.
I'll start with that.
The scraps that I had, and I thought that was a great way to start. And it doesn't matter what color, because we're going to paint over it.
Right.
And we might do a couple layers to get, you know, the texture that we want. This is just fun. To finger paint here. Finger painting is the best.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to use some Mod Podge here. Mod Podge.
Mod Podge.
I'm sorry if I'm moving my camera. It's,
let's see.
in this box. Yeah. My other, hold on. I moved everything, you know, so to find that paintbrush. It's well-loved paintbrushes that I've had since art school that I've used and used and used. I've got like 4 of these ones. They're my favorite. And I retire them to glue eventually. Your spray adhesive would work really well here if you've got the Beacon spray adhesive from the Dollar Tree.
Yep, I saw that. I didn't get any on. I thought I should have.
Mine is clogged, so I couldn't use it today. And of course, it goes in my mouth. You could wrinkle up some paper as well, just regular paper, and do the same thing here. We're just trying to get lots of, and don't lay it out flat. You know, give it a chance to be really wrinkly. Just tap it down and then go over it.
The other thing I thought I would use is some pattern paper.
If you're going to use napkins, be careful when you do your coat on top that they don't rip. Sometimes it's easier to make them, let them dry before you, which should happen fast on a hot day, before you put the coat on top. Foil works for this if you have the right kind of primer.
You have foil, actually.
Yeah,
I do have foil. That would make a fun base to play on the foils.
It's hard to paint on top of. I do have some paint from the past, and I didn't have things like alcohol and whatever. It was all an experiment to me. But foil tape was what I used, and I love foil tape. I love it. Just pouncing it down. And this is tissue, so it's a little stronger, and I can go over it, but I am pouncing still. Once again, pounce, pounce, pounce. Sundays are usually our family days. That's why we put a timer on today.
They are.
It's also her son's birthday. My mom's in 2 days. Crap.
My mom's here, and it's my son's birthday, and you know, there's always stuff on Sunday, family stuff.
Yeah, I was working on orders this morning. I've sent messages to many people on Facebook, and if we're not friends on there, sometimes they don't pop up. I know.
Well,
So
yeah.
you heard from me, and you're here tonight.
Did you do a friend request?
Not for everyone. I probably should just do that
Yes.
by tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I know you don't. It's sometimes we don't see them.
Mod Podge gets really thick, huh?
Yeah.
Is this kind of? I'm going to add some water right away. I'm just going to add some water. As I was pulling all my mixed media stuff together, I realized I have 4 jars of Mod Podge.
I do too. I
have a couple of them haven't been opened, and 2 of them have been opened and are in different levels. So I grabbed the smallest one, or the one that had the least in it, for tonight, hoping I could maybe come close to using it up. But now my whole paintbrush, I hate when the whole brush gets a mess because it has to go way down to the bottom.
Yeah. I like to combine them when they get low.
Yeah, I am fine.
So it's paper rich for some reason. It's no big deal. Just fold it over. It's considered another wrinkle.
Exactly. That it really doesn't matter on this medium, this form of art.
The more layers we get, the more texture we'll get. And it actually, you can make this look like leather depending on how you treat it.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna make that even a little thinner.
Use a paper bag for this. You could use thicker paper. It's just.
I might use that. I might use that paper towel that I marbled.
There you go.
Oh, let me get comments back up. My comment. There they are. There they are. Hey, Nettie. Hey, Paula.
Hey, lady.
Sorry, my comments were not showing, so I had to click that. Hi, Laura. So who's gonna play Messy with us tonight? Laura, we are doing basically
Intro to Mixed Media.
Mixed Media 101. We're just playing Mixed Media 101. So and nobody needs anything special. We knew that this would be something you wouldn't need really any notification to get stuff together. Some collage medium, Mod Podge, glue, tacky glue, watered down, any of those things. I'm going to use a napkin back. Then I've got a dress pattern. Sharon's using some tissue paper.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot to bring my tissue paper in, so I'm using this. And the first thing we're doing is just getting it down onto some, I don't think I can call mine chipboard. It's part of a, you know, that, like I said, Crumble Cookies box. So it's definitely good and thick, but it's not chipboard.
Chipboard, if it's recycled packaging.
It's
thicker than
it's thicker than cardstock, but it's not as thick as, I don't know, what I'd really call chipboard. Maybe it's just thin chipboard. Is that what it is? Dang it. You know, I just did my nails. Of course, why did you suggest this after I just did my nails? Mod Podge is already eating them away. Oh, well. I guess I'll do them again tomorrow.
Bubble strike me crazy. Well, I just poked a hole in it, you know, because I can
Right.
I can just cover it with another.
I don't even care on this kind of stuff because just putting it down and just makes another line or wrinkle or something, because you want all the wrinkles. I just wrinkled up this napkin before putting it down. What I did was spread the glue on my whole chipboard first, the Mod Podge. I'm just trying to use this one up. And then I put my napkin down and I'm just tapping it down so it's going to stick to that Mod Podge that's under there. And I can tell where I didn't go far enough out on the cardboard, add a little bit more, where I went too far out. And then I'll start putting it on top.
And the color doesn't matter. It's not going to show.
Yeah.
But with what we were planning on doing with it today, it's not going to show.
Yeah.
You really want it to.
Glennis, whoops, is this first layer on our cardboard? What are you putting it on, Glennis? I mean, you could put it on anything. You could have put it on wood or whatever. We're just doing the chipboard or cardboard as the first item we're doing, just as, you know, simple thing first. But what'd you put it on, Glennis?
Put it on paper and then glue it to it afterwards.
You can do that. You can put it on cardstock, and then after you cut it out, then you can glue it onto something else. Or, you know, you can even use, we're making a base here, but you can take one of those sheets that you've collaged already and cut that and use that as a base. That's nice and thick, and that's a really good base start. Then you just build, you know, when you do on top of it, the mixed media on top of it. Tissue on tissue. Okay, well, now that you got tissue on tissue, take the tissue and put it on something firmer, like chipboard or cardstock or cardboard. That works. 2 layers of tissue, you should maybe just have twice as many wrinkles, so that'll look cool.
I'm actually doing that, so I have the extra wrinkles.
I might tear some pattern paper and not put the whole thing on, but put some here and there.
Comments
cut up. It's all going to get cut up in the end, so. Let's see.
Wish you guys.
What?
Oh, I'm saying thank you for the birthday wishes.
Oh, yeah. When I went into the group today and saw everybody, especially commenting on Sharon's post of the two of us jumping on the desk.
You like that?
Saturday Night Live reference, yes, for our Saturday Night Lives. I loved that. I'm not even going to ask who was who. But when I saw all the comments on that, I got so excited. I'm like, wow, even if we can't see everybody or go do anything or whatever, this is a celebration. It just felt really like a celebration across the miles. It was awesome. Yeah, it made me really excited, and I really was excited for tonight.
Me too. I was excited to get this shelf put in here, and I called Bill. I said, if we only get the AC, and that's fine. And he was like, no, let's do the shelf. So I was like,
we'll do it all. Yes, as well, do it all.
It's like time. Yeah.
Hi, Toby.
Hey,
Toby. How are you doing? Thank you for the happy birthday. Happy birthday to all of you guys. It's not just us. Happy Paper People is the group, and it's our group, inclusive of you guys. It's not mine or ours, mine and Sharon. It's our group. And that's why we're celebrating together.
We are just two girls hanging out alone on a Saturday night. So
that's so true.
Oh, that's nice and thick. I got a lot of texture here.
Whoa.
I'm going to start on a new one. Let it dry because it won't take long.
Okay. Oh, I'm not sure I even know where my heat gun is. Well, I guess I won't be using it.
So this one, I am going to, let's see, I was going to do newspaper for one. So basically it's the same technique, just showing you how different papers can be used for this. And you get a different kind of wrinkle, honestly. Ripping holes in it now.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna try to do.
I didn't wrinkle this pattern paper enough. I'm not getting as many wrinkles as I want. So this last piece I got all nice and crinkly, but
probably too much.
Oh,
I poured out too much glue. I'm putting it going back in the jar.
Yeah.
Not like there's germs.
What do you dunk in that brush into? Are you talking to Sharon? I think we're both using Mod Podge.
Gosh. You can use this
Well,
is my favorite gel media,
actually,
guys.
this is a very, very old Martha Stewart decoupage. It's not Mod Podge, but it's a really, really, it's the same thing. It's the same stuff. It's old.
Sorry about that, guys. Any white glue will work. Let me fix this.
You know, I usually use tacky glue and have that little container at my desk, and I have the sponge in the bottom of it, and then I add a little bit of water to make it not quite so thick. Tacky glue works great for this. Elmer's glue, pretty much any white glue that dries clear works really well for this.
So, also, if you're going to add water to it, the thinner your paper, the more dangerous it is, the more it'll rip, just so you know.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That is true. And I did, because this was super thick, and I don't like it super thick.
Way too much. Yeah, that's right, guys. My glue gauge is off.
Heh. We haven't done this for a while.
Brain is melting. Just got that in.
It shouldn't now with the AC.
Oh, it's nice, but it's got to cool off an entire floor,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. You're going to have, well, you know, you should shut, oh, yeah, if you shut the door, it doesn't matter, does it? I say you should shut the door to keep it in so it doesn't have to cool the whole floor.
But he's up here too. I can't
Oh,
hardly.
yes, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know he was up here. Hi, Bill. When it's just you, if you do that, then it won't have to kick in as often. Then you won't have quite as much interference on your microphone. Okay, now this needs to dry, but
because we have the slope ceilings, it gets so hot up here. Oh my gosh. So hot. Like
so do you tell them what you're doing? Are you that you're just adding layers?
I'm just adding layers. I just did another different kind of paper, same kind of effect, but that's not very wrinkly.
Yeah, newspaper doesn't. I should grab some of it. I'm not wrinkling it enough, so I'm taking this pattern paper and turning it into a tiny little ball in my fist.
You can
So
add
some decent wrinkles.
It'll look like spit wads.
Yeah. Well, otherwise it just goes flat too easily, and I'm not getting good enough wrinkles that I want.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, no. I don't like to spread it out and pull out the wrinkles. I just set it down and then tap it down with my fingers so it sticks, and then start putting stuff on top of it. And if some of it, like the end, kind of stays all wadded up, I'm okay with that because that adds texture and contrast, a little bit of 3D here and there.
Trying to fix this cord if my cord falls and then my camera arm droops.
Oh, is that what the red cord was?
Yeah. This new phone is way heavier.
Yep.
I'm gonna order one that hangs from my ceiling. I've just that screws to the ceiling.
Sure.
Because I've got the slope over my desk.
Right.
Yeah. I'm making a mess what I'm doing. Sometimes it's easier if you get your newspaper wet first and wring it out really good. It'll actually get clear. Wrinklier, is that a word?
More wrinkly? I don't know if wrinklier is, but I know more wrinkly is.
Wrinklier is a word, but I think it should be a happy people word. That's right. We crazy.
Nah. Not crazy. It's just our own little world.
Yeah, I live in my own little world, and you guys are here with me.
So I never did see who all is anybody. Is anybody crafting, doing this, or anything else? What are you doing? Glynis is doing this. I know Glynis is doing this because she had to get some cardboard to get her first layer back, or second layer. Put her 2 layers. See, Glynis, if you put both of those layers together on the cardboard, it'll be just the same as adding 1 layer and then adding a second layer. So you just, did step 2 before 1, but no big deal. It works. But who else is doing it? And or are you making something else? Awfully quiet out there.
Paint. Well, they must be making then, huh?
You know what? That's true. If y'all are making, then you probably don't have time to type in chat, huh? Okay.
Over their hands.
Okay, so you better either tell me you're making or chat with us. Candy's just watching tonight. Candy, so glad you're feeling better. It's been a rough haul.
How's that company? Well, I guess they're not if they're living there.
Oh yeah, they're living there. You can't call them company anymore when they're family that moved in.
Yeah.
Company doesn't get chores.
True. That's one good way to look at it, I guess.
You're living here. You participate.
So I got the new paper for my new shelves, and it is this one with the turquoise in it. I haven't opened it yet. It came right before we started setting up the shelves. Gosh, I just keep moving that. I'm sorry. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Can you guys even see? Let me look.
Is that? Yeah, we can see you. I'd tell you if you got out of frame.
Okay.
I'd tell you. You know that.
It looks different on YouTube to me than it does from my camera too. So.
So StreamYard and YouTube look exactly alike right now for you. That's good. Yeah.
Good.
Raven has chores, so not company. Chunky's a little fussy. Oh no.
Is it
Paula's
nice?
wrapping lace and trims on foam board.
The what?
Paula is wrapping her lace and trims on foam board. You'll have to, when you get done with that, take a picture of that and post it in the group, Paula.
I love working with foam core board.
That will be, that's a really nicely organized lace and trims, and people who haven't thought of that can gather that idea, because we're sharing organization tips all year.
Well, forevermore.
Yeah, well, yeah, always, but yeah, we were really focusing on it this year, and we may continue focusing on it next year. Laura's making a roller rose.
We're going to be buying more stuff, so we're going to be needing extra new storage next year.
Well, my goal is to use up some stuff, so when I buy new stuff, it's just not adding to it, but that I'm actually having fun using it.
My goal is to get this done, so when I do buy stuff, I can bring it in and put it away.
Yeah. I haven't had enough ability to be able to use the things I have and make in quite some time due to health. And so now that my health has improved, I'm really excited to be able to spend more time creating.
I usually do a lot of furniture, and I haven't had time to do any for a while, and that would be a nice thing to get back to. Look at me. Yeah. I'm super gluing. Do you see that? I thought that I was working on look what I did. Do you see that? On the edge of the board.
Oh, you thought you were on your board and you were on the table?
Not the table. It's a piece of cardboard I stuck down. It just happened to match, Thought it was the edge. Okay, I'm going to get my heat gun out next, and I'm going to finish off that other one because I want to let this layer dry before I add another layer of that glue because the paper's so thick. All right, I haven't set out water yet. I need to do that.
I just need to think hard about where my heat gun might be. It's not in a place yet. It was just moved with everything else to make room to reorganize furniture.
And moved it out of my way. Now this doesn't work anymore. Okay.
Gigi's just watching tonight.
What you hear, Gigi?
Glad you're here. Hope you're feeling better. Chunky's teething. His first tooth has broken through. Oh, man.
I wish I had had a cupcake to sit here and light a candle. That was my plan.
That candle wouldn't last very long here. I'd be eating the cupcake. It actually sounds really good. And I just realized I'm pretty hungry. Margie, I'm hungry.
Bill he got out the riding mower and started working on the yard. We have a really large yard. And then he was so nice, and he was already on the mower with his headphones on and his goggles. So he did the alley for the neighbors.
Uh-huh.
He did the neighbors' yards, what they have done yet.
Uh-huh.
No one knows yet. They're all going to come home and see their yard is mowed and wonder what.
Nice. That's the best kind of surprise when they're not home.
Yeah, we don't really know our neighbors, and we don't know them, enough.
All right. Sure.
Yeah, enough to mow, I guess.
But, that needs to dry a bit before I add more, but I think I need to put something down here. I'm already destroying this paper, and I don't want to do that. I'm just going to put this underneath it. I think I'm going to put some of this on. I might grab a couple more napkins to split. But
Laura is making a rolled rose. Hi, Laura. I don't think I got to say hi yet. Are you doing that with ribbon? I'm wondering. When you roll up the ribbon and kind of go that way. Is that true? I'm gonna hit this with my heat gun so that I can do the next step here.
Okay. All right. Oops. Send them flying. I'm trying to get all this Mod Podge off or decoupage, whatever it is, off the handle of my brush. Okay. So bring those. Oh, do that later. Okay. Close together. I keep getting glue on my punches that are sitting here. That's not good. How thick should these layers be? These are thin layers, but you can do multiple layers. Does that make sense?
Do as many as you want.
Yeah. Did you mute yourself?
I did not.
Okay. Your phone has very good noise canceling. We didn't even hear the heat gun.
I was worried about it.
Well, most of the new phones, you'll hear it at the beginning, like you turn it on and you'll hear it, and then the phone will catch it and do noise canceling, and so then you won't hear it. It'll just go down to like background, hardly hear it at all.
Was it?
So
who asked?
You did a good job. Hey, Becky.
Hi, Becky.
Uh-oh. YouTube is not playing nice today. Is that what you're saying?
What's going on?
She said took forever to find us because YouTube is not playing nice. Did you not have a link in your chat in Messenger from Glynis? Pretty sure you're on her list to send them out. Hey, Dare. Oh, you're making a crocheted button. Sweet. Put a picture of that in there too. And the rolled rose. Love to see a picture of the rolled rose and a picture of the button after you make them. See, those are the cool things to share. They're very inspirational to everybody else.
They are.
Especially when it's something that they've never tried or even thought about, or, it's just something new. Those are inspirational things. Debbie, what are you making tonight?
Something delicious.
Probably.
I'm
probably exactly right. All right. That was not a great idea there. All right, Glennis, make sure you get Becky on that list if she's not already there. Yeah, Debbie's probably up to her ears in really good seafood and salads and spices. I'm hungry. Can you tell? Debbie, I'm hungry. Too bad she doesn't live closer.
Just close to me. Well, but not close. In the same state.
Yeah. Closer than me.
Okay. This is wet, but it's not. It's dry on the outside. I'm gonna set this other one in front of the AC. Once you get it all dry, it's good to go over it with just a really, really light sanding block to get off any little pieces that may be sticking up. That's always a good thing. After you, if you've got enough glue on there that you're not going to tear the whole thing off. And I'm going to get my gesso. I need to order white gesso. Almost out. I just get this on Amazon. If you guys don't have or know about gesso and you're curious, it has marble dust in it, and it makes your paint go on better. It but like it's just a great base, a primer for your paint. And it also works really good if you're going to use gel crayons or there's some mediums that just don't work as good without the
base to give it some tooth.
Yeah, it gives it some tooth.
Forgot to crinkle this one up. Cool. That's okay, dear. I'm not fast either, and I enjoy being a slow crafter. Honestly, I do, because I'm not having to think and hurry like the rest of my life. I can just chill.
Oh yeah, it should be relaxing,
and that's I enjoy being a slow crafter.
I don't do it to be fast. I do it because that's how my brain is wired.
Well, my brain is too, and so the fact that I can be a slow crafter when my brain is going a million miles an hour all the rest of the time, I kind of like that, and I take advantage of that to, slow it down. It's I guess that's why it's therapeutic for me.
Mine won't slow down. Probably why sleep hates me. You don't have to have gesso for this, by the way. You can just use paint. You could use sprays. You could use anything you want. We can make this in the end, depending how you treat this surface and this, how you treat the paper here. You can make it look like leather. You can make it look like of any kind. You can, make it just look like a texture, a mixed media texture, like, like a, what is that? I love those.
Right. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
You're trying to figure out what it is, what they use. How did they get that look? Yep.
Right. So that's I'm just getting the basics down, I guess. The basics down.
Yeah, exactly. Got it.
And you can use this in any form of art that you want to try too. I mean, if you wanted to do encaustic even, you could use this as your base. Use it in your junk journals. You can use it, just an extra something to know and learn and have in your skill set. I love making things look like metal. That is my favorite.
Oh yeah, me too. Me too. That is, because that's, there's a lot of steampunky and grungy and that, and I like that.
Do you want to see two paintings that I did like 20 years ago?
Sure.
When I was moving these the shelves in, I came across them, and they're just let me finish this and I'll grab
Okay.
them real.
Okay.
I've always liked metal. And this was before we had a word for steampunk.
Mm-hmm.
Not steampunk, I would say, but I've always liked rust and metal, shiny metal, and anything metallic. And these are paintings that I did. I was trying to come up with a metallic texture.
Okay.
So I will grab them. They're tiny. One of them is my most favorite painting because I just want to touch it.
I love those.
Yeah.
You just want to run your fingers over them.
I'm a feely person, so
Yeah. Well, I think most artists are.
yeah. There are some modern artists that prefer a smooth texture and a new look,
Mm-hmm.
too. I'm definitely a touchy-feely look artist.
Let's see. Dawn asks, "Hi, Dawn. I didn't see you come in. Sharon, is your gesso better than Liquitex?
It is.
What are you using?
I am using here from Amazon, and it's Montmarte, and it's just very good gesso. I have the black too.
I think Liquitex is a pretty darn good gesso.
Yeah, they're good. All of them have the same dust in them. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, Dawn, I wouldn't use it trying to use it up, in any way that you wouldn't normally use it, because I think Liquitex is a really good gesso.
Way more expensive than this one, I guarantee.
Yeah.
But this one is perfectly fine. They're the same.
Really, any of them are fine, honestly. Doesn't matter what brand. I mean, especially for this type of stuff.
What did I do with the painting? I just had it.
Uh-oh.
And
Where'd you take it to move the shelves in? Where'd you go set it?
I got the shelves in, and they're all empty right now, technically.
Right, but you moved it to move those shelves in. Where did you go set it while you got the shelves in?
I thought I set it right here.
Oh. Dawn, how are you feeling today?
Can't wait to put this back. Oh.
Let's see. I've used the big craft grocery bags to make leather or rocky or granite looks. Yes, as book covers. Yes, those are awesome. I love those, Becky. They make awesome. And also, like the yellow or orange, whatever color you call them, envelopes, like that you would send something in the mail. What are those envelopes? Just those orange envelopes. They make great leather covers. Yeah, but those big craft bags are awesome. Crumple the paper into right ball, then spread. Yep, back out and apply. Liquitex is more fluid than most. Really crummy today. I mean, oh, Dawn, I'm so sorry. Well, just go lay down with your feet up. Lay down, get something to drink, whatever will settle your stomach, and chill on the couch and watch and chat. And you don't have to do anything today. We're just happy you even are here.
So this one was never done. I never went back to it, but it was the first one I did to get texture.
Okay.
But then this, I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see.
Oh yeah, the leaves.
Yes.
Yep.
And I spent so many hours building up all this paint.
Uh-huh.
So that it had, and then wiping on the tealy sort of tarnished color, and then wiping it off, and wiping on white, and then wiping it back off, and then adding more copper, and then it is absolutely my favorite. It's like molten.
Molten lava. Yeah, it's cool. I like that. That's very cool.
Traditional painting, and I mean, I did it like 20 years ago.
Yeah. Wow. I'm going to take a gander around here and see if I can see where I set my heat gun in the move. Because I feel like I tried to keep it out. Just because I tried doesn't mean I was successful at it.
Don, I hope you feel better soon.
Me too. I hate when that happens, when you're just feeling crap day after day. All right, heat gun. Where would you be during, ooh, I like that. Where would you be during studio redo? Let's see.
Gesso dries really fast too. That's one of the bonuses with gesso.
Yeah, much faster than this decoupage stuff.
Yeah.
I could have used some other medium maybe to get a quicker dry.
Thank you, Candy.
Let's see here. Yeah, that would be a logical work, but it's not there. Okay. Not there.
Right now.
Oh, heat gun, where are you? I really, really want to get this redone.
Phew, I'm that much closer, but my shelves are so high that they block a lot of my
Natural light.
My pegboard.
Oh,
they go up over the AC.
yeah.
I mean, the part of the AC that blows the air is up still, and it's just gonna be really hard to get it out at the end of the summer because it gets cold up here.
Right.
So I'm gonna have to. I got them in just before we came live, so I might have to stare at them for a while and decide if they need to go on the other wall, which would be another whole undertaking, honestly. But I need to make the decision before I start loading them up. And
true. Very true. Oh, shoot. Alarm. I need to hang on a second. I got to deal with a couple of these alarms.
so I was going to show you guys also, you can buy this foil tape. It used to be like $20 for this roll back when I started getting these in art school. And now they have them on Amazon for like less than $5, which shocked me. But you have to have alcohol ink or a different kind of medium to go on them. But it does a really cool texture like this, more crinkly, and it's sticky. It's tape. This is so old. It's tape, though.
Yeah.
But you'll cut your fingers. I did a couple sculptures with them over wire frame.
Because it's actual foil.
Yeah, and it's really, this one's really thick.
Yeah.
But I would end up with all these infected little cuts over my fingers because then the tape, I was having an allergic reaction to, or it was infecting them, my fingers. So I didn't know I was getting the cuts at the time, and it's like a million paper cuts, you know? So like afterwards, your hands start to burn and you're like, oh my gosh, what happened?
Yeah.
Some sculptures with them. But I went through several rolls and a lot of cuts. But it's really fun to work with. This one is super thick.
Cutting yourself up, it's fun to work with.
Oh yeah, but I learned to wear gloves after that. So that's my recommendation. Wear some gloves.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm trying to decide how I want to treat
Let's
this.
see if my heat gun is down here.
At this point, I could spray it. I could ink it. I could paint it. I kind of want to use my new Dina Wakley spray, I think. And then we'll go to the next, I'll go to the next step and show how to bring all that texture out and really embrace it.
Oh,
got these new gloss sprays, and I haven't even opened this one yet. I definitely want to use one of these colors, so I need to shake them.
Well,
All the sediment, like all the stuff that settles to the bottom.
it's not making me a happy camper. I might just take it across the hall and shoot it with the blow dryer real quick.
Okay.
Because it's not drying very fast. And we don't have
I need this one.
forever. We don't have forever.
It's under my desk.
Oh, there it is. Now I remember putting it there.
All right, I have all these cool flat papers in here that I sprayed over. And they're with different textures and ink.
I put it with all my tools, thinking my tools wouldn't get lost because I always keep them, out. And I don't necessarily think of this in the same way as some of the other tools. So I forgot that I put it with the tools. There it is. All right.
So I'm just doing one color because it kind of ruins the point. If I do two, then I'm suddenly making art out of it. And what I'm making is everywhere. Oh, I like it. It actually brings out the texture.
So Sharon, how many layers did you end up putting on?
So I ended up with 2 layers of the tissue paper on here. I want to show you this real quick. Hold on, I have a yellow mat. Even though I'm in my flat box, it looks like.
Hang in a minute. I can't hear you very well because I've got the heat gun going.
I'll show you this. It brought out the texture. That's great.
Oh yeah, that's pretty.
And I was not expecting my medium that I was putting down to bring out the texture because I had another plan to bring out the texture. So I'm really excited that I'm going to have that extra oomph there. Oomph. Oh, thank you. I love it too. I think I only got 3 colors, and I think I got the perfect colors, honestly. The eggplant, the marine, and the cheddar. Isn't that funny? It does kind of look like cheddar, though. When she's done, I'm going to have to dry mine real quick. It's acceptable. I think the lid was screwed on all the way. And then I wiped the cap after.
Maybe I did too large of a piece of chipboard. I did the size of a napkin.
Well, our goal today was to try to get through as least as many steps as we could to help out.
It's just taking forever to dry.
Okay. I still didn't get that hair. It's probably on there forever. Oh, it's extra now. Oh, I got it. Here. So it's shedding season, and I opened up my blind, and wouldn't you know it, we didn't realize. I mean, I had swept 2 days before, but I didn't realize how much I missed because the sun was shining on my hardwood. Man, it was bad. I had to do it again. I feel like I need to do it every day during shedding season. Because time. I'm going to pick out my Nuvo. I'll keep doing that. Yep, you're going to have to do this. How's everybody doing out there? Oh, I like that color. It's like a mustard. It dries pretty fast. Look what's happening right here. To dry it so I can run my ink over it. Oh, yeah. Photo. Of course, it's on the bottom. If I had walnut stain, I would totally use that. But what I'm going to do is use this color a whole lot. Are you there?
I'm here.
All right. I think it's my turn real quick because then I'm going to hit this up with some mute this color and push it back with some ink.
So this is one you had already done that you just pulled in to work on?
No, this is the one that I was gluing first when we first
just right now.
Yeah.
Okay. So you just, while I was air drying, you just added the yellow.
Yeah, with the gloss medium.
So yeah, is that only one color on there?
It's only one. But check out what it did because it's the gloss spray. It's amazing.
Yeah, yeah, and it looks like there's two colors on there.
Yeah, it's not.
Awesome.
It's got the white underneath it, the gesso.
Yeah.
That's kind of what's showing through here. But what I'm going to do is push that color back a little and kind of make it less vibrant with vintage. Right. After I get the rest of the eye and see spots that are still wet. Yeah.
Cool. All right. I'm going to take these tags. I'll have to drill out the holes after I get all this stuff on them. And they've only got one layer. I'm going to put a second layer. Just use this napkin. Trying to get it all wrinkly enough. I want more texture than I feel like I'm getting. Okay. And it looks like I might actually use up one jar of decoupage tonight. That would be amazing. To have one gone. Then that's just one less I have to consolidate. All right, what did I miss in chat? Dawn, are you still here? Did Dawn leave because she's not feeling well? Oh, I feel bad. Everybody's getting so sick after their vaccines. That did not do really good wrinkle. I'm going to create more wrinkles with my fingers by pouncing it together because I just don't feel it got as much texture on there as I would like. That cheddar color is really cool. I probably wouldn't have ever gone to anything in the orange or yellow, especially as my first choice of the one I was going to start with. But that is a really, really cool color. I like it a lot. Let's see. Maybe I can tear this one off here and just use that. I've got tons of sprays, all different. I don't think I have any Dina's sprays. So I'm not sure why. I got everybody else in the world. I don't know why I think I have to try everybody's. Okay. Get these other two. A couple layers on them before I put gesso down. Let's see. Just all wrinkled and crinkled there. That's good texture. I like it all wrinkled and crinkled. If it moves over and there's a place exposed, I just push the napkin over there and let it be wrinkled and thick, and that's going to give me some.
Yeah, I mess with that. It's all texture.
Oh, that's pretty.
It is. I am right. Amazing. It's almost like when we use oxide ink.
Oh yeah.
The oxidization.
Oxidization.
And the different colors that come in. So that's what it looks like to me.
That's really pretty. Yeah, I was saying that yellow or orange would not have ever have been my first choice of the one I wanted to start with to try them, but I love that color. I mean, I never would have bought it, but I love it now that I see it.
Combo for the colors, and I do a whole lot of real bright colors.
Right.
In junk journaling, but I do in artwork.
Sure.
So I thought these would be really fun to play with, and I think I'm gonna probably end up playing with them more than I realized because I love the texture.
Super pretty.
It'd be great with embossing powder on them because it's kind of sticky until it's dry.
Yeah.
So the places where it's darker here would have been great to sprinkle embossing powder on.
Yeah. I'm going to hit these wood pieces with the heat gun real quick. I'm not going to put another layer on the big one because I just don't want to take the time. That's all. I want to be able to move on.
I did a little corner first over there to see if I liked the oxide, and I don't think I do. I think it's too opaque. Push that back. I just thought it would be fun to try to, kind of use the color a tiny bit, and before I go at it with the Nuvo. You guys know I've done costume and set design a lot of my life too, and I love finding new textures that look like something else. I love playing it with stuff like this so I can use that in my bag of tricks when I need to do something on a set or on a costume. If I knew what cosplay was when I was younger, I didn't realize I was doing it. I would have really been into it. My husband too. But I've been making my own costumes all my life. And I did make my own costumes when I had a band. I made my own big wear. All hand sewn. I like hand sewing. Almost all hand sewn. Hand altered.
Did you already answer Glynis? What are you doing with the distress ink?
I'm sure she sees what I'm doing right now. Because there's a lag. Because I'm going over it and I'm just kind of the colors or the areas that are more white, I'm giving them a little bit of extra color and kind of up before I go with the mousse. And you could use gilding wax or just texture number one. There are so many ways to make textures.
I want to make sure this is dry. I'd really like to cut it down a bit to work with it. But I don't want to put it in my guillotine cutter and gum it up.
This would be awesome in blue. I see like it looks like the moon surface to me. And the little spots too, all of it. It's the moon surface. Maybe it's the surface of the sun, or Saturn is not yellow. Mars.
I don't know if it feels gummy because I have stuff on my hands, glue on my hands, or if because it's still gummy.
It probably feels gummy because it really will take like 24 hours for everything to dry completely.
Yeah.
The under layer.
So much glue on my fingers that it could just be that sticking to that. You know.
Go ahead.
Let's see. No. I'm just thinking. I really don't want to gum up at my guillotine cutter, so I'm gonna do this. And let's see what I've got close by.
Another way to go about this instead of this, if it needs another layer of glue, would be to use the tinted glue that I made, which I'm not going to wait for another layer of glue to dry up. But that would work really well too. Like to put a line on this if you want to back. Now I want to try both of these and see which one looks better. I think it's going to be the darker one, but we'll see. So any sort of wax or it's when it starts to come to life that I love it so much. All that texture I hadn't even noticed coming out there. Okay, see that? I don't know if you can see that. There's a shadow. They're awful quiet. They must be making too. I'm gonna try the other also.
Maybe not this, but I think everybody's doing something. It is awfully quiet though. It's kind of weird because this is not a quiet group.
We have 16 people here though.
Not normally. We're not normally a quiet group, so.
No, we're not. Yeah, I think
it's feel a little odd. Just saying.
It's Margie, her absent.
She's busy. She's here. She's busy. Her hands are busy, so she just can't chat right now. But yeah, missing her starting the humor train that always evolves and everybody jumps on and adds to it, and it's great when everybody's adding to it.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna
This,
cut out a perfect
you know,
frame.
so much extra texture I can't even see.
Nice.
One of the things that I love about doing textures is not just all the layers, but it's using my hands. I love getting in there and having to use my hands to do some of the painting, like
Right.
like the one with the leaves I just showed you. Most
Mhm.
of it's done with my hands, my fingers, like touching on, just dabbing on the bits of teal and the different shades, and it's
Right.
just
Feels
you
good
know,
to get your hands in stuff.
yeah. There's
For
joy
most of us.
with it
For
for
some of
me.
us.
I mean, don't you get a lot out of it when you get to get your hands in there?
I do, but I also understand that not everybody
Yeah.
gets the same fulfillment of getting their hands in there. They would much rather keep their hands clean.
Yeah. So you guys don't have to use your fingers for this part. You can use a brush. You can use one of the dome foam things, or whatever's going to skip over and not get down into the, maybe not dome foam, maybe the felt Tim Holtz, the one for alcohol ink. That would work fine as long as it's flat. That'll hit your edges too.
All right, let's see. Need some.
I think that's why I was so fast.
What?
Said I couldn't wait to get to this step. That's why I was so fast.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it, but because I could do this forever.
That's the part you like.
Yeah, this is my favorite part, where it's all come to life. Yeah. I was saying while you were using the heat gun, I couldn't see this in like a blue, like for the moon, because this is moon surface to me, where it's all.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, that would be really cool.
I could totally see it in blue, like a baby blue, or
or even that yellow and orange, but with darker in it to make more shadow. And
I don't have a darker anything in the red family. Almost, but I totally, yeah, I get it. The copper didn't look as good as the gold, by the way.
I'm not seeing any comments. I'm not seeing anything after Glynis asked, "What are you doing with the distress ink?" Is that the last comment you see, or is there more that?
Last one.
Okay, just making sure. All right. Oh shoot, I didn't bring us another large brush. I'd really like to use. Let me grab my towel. Okay. I want to use the same brush I was using for the decoupage to put the mousse on, or not the mousse, the
I've read that it would look like blood. It would look like I wouldn't like it.
Anybody want a zombie joke? Yeah, give us a zombie joke. Sure.
What it looks like. Yeah.
That looks really cool. I really like it.
Check this out. Like every moment on it is different, and I really love it. This is like, I could look at this forever.
Mm-hmm. You look at every wrinkle and crease and changing color and
like a leaf. And this was
Margie was using her hands. She was eating. Candy, you got to take care of the grandkids first. We get it. It's understandable. So Margie's done eating, and Glynis has a zombie joke. Go for it, Glynis, because Margie will probably have a new punchline to add to it.
Why do zombies like going to weddings? The buffet?
But
I don't know. That's my guess.
I don't know.
Thank you, Candy. And then I think I'm going to find something darker that I can hit it with here and there on the wrinkles.
Mm-hmm.
To
That'd be cool.
make them stand out a little more. I think it's
Mhm.
harder to see on camera.
So
I
what
don't
kind of spray is, you use the Dina Wakley spray at the as your base color,
Yeah.
right? What
But
kind of spray is that? I've never used it.
I used gesso too, and that
But-
gesso.
But I mean, over the gesso, you did the Dina Wakley spray?
Dina Wakley spray is a gloss spray, and it's different and new.
Water-based? Alcohol-based? What?
It is a gloss acrylic spray.
Oh, okay. An acrylic spray.
Yeah.
Huh.
So
Okay.
kind of spray paint. Technically,
Interesting. Yeah.
you could probably do this with spray paint if you don't want to get.
Yeah, I'm sure you could.
Yeah. I don't want to do that. I want to bring out some darker on here.
All right. So, hey, Sarah.
I have done that.
The sales. Why do zombies like going to weddings? They like to toast the bride. Nice, Glennis. Oh my goodness. They like to toast her and then eat her.
I'm gonna try this in the corner to see if I like it. A corner I don't care about, and then I'll wipe it back off if I hate it. I mean,
It's not me.
well,
Oh, yeah, that was a good one. All right, I'm going to hit the gesso with the heat gun. It should dry much quicker because gesso tends to do that.
oh, can't do it with a wet finger. Water. Okay, try again. Do this with paint too. You don't have to have Nuvo mousse. Same process. Fingers for a flat blending tool. Oh, that looks so pretty. Veins of gold. And broken Japanese dishes or looks like jewelry. Coming out on camera as vibrant as it is in person.
Oh, that's cool, Candy. An old faded map. Yeah, I can see that on the screen. How it kind of looks like that. I sat down to this giant piece as if I have all day to sit here and do this. So wasn't thinking just, a few hours we'll just do a smaller piece, Marianne.
I have a bigger one too.
No.
Okay.
But
So
no.
Amazing. I don't know if you can see the shine.
Oh yeah, that is cool.
Texture. Yum, 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 yum.
Oh.
Yum, yum, yum. I'll do more contrast.
So I have these. Let's see, where's the color? Turquoise, leather. Ooh, that's leather color.
Leather.
I have these. I don't have a million things open, but why do I feel like I need to open something new? I have these from Stamperia, and I've never tried them. They're brand new. I only ordered one of each just to try them. see if they were good, or they are mixed media spray color. This one is violet. This one is turquoise. We've got verde iridescent, so green iridescent. I can see the stuff on the bottom. Gold pearl, and you can see the color on the bottom needs to be mixed up.
Is it intended to be shiny?
Ooh, bronze. Well, some of them are.
It's like spray. It's the same.
And this one's called leather.
Huh.
And I've never tried, so I'm thinking turquoise.
I think you should try it because it is, I mean, it's going to look like leather in the end with those wrinkles.
Well, that's true. And then I could add some color onto it. I could add a turquoise mousse. Maybe I'll do that just to see what we get just with this. I mean, this is just a whole other way to do the brown bag and the folder or the envelope technique, if this works to make good leather.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I was
going to say this one really got squished in shipping, but I see little teeth marks there. That isn't squished in shipping.
No, that's not. That's not what that means.
Yep, we know what that means. Why did the dragon cross the road?
I don't know.
To get to the other side, just like the chicken.
To eat the chicken?
To get to the other side, just like the chicken.
Oh, is that the...
I don't know. No, that's my guess. Let me think. Why did the dragon cross the road? Oh, my hands are so gooey with paint, or with glue. Oh, glueless, that's all I can think of.
I'm going to do black gesso this time.
Okay, this better not.
Because I have more black gesso. Let's see if it works.
I have some things that I've been wanting to get black gesso on as a base so I can start working on them. He wanted fried chicken. Oh, so I was close. I was close.
Sealed. I'm going to have to use white. It's okay. The white might be more contrast. Anyway.
Oh, goodness. I can still see some color on the bottom here that's not coming off to mix, and I want to get that all mixed up before I...
Keeping an eye on the time.
That's close. I am not going to be anywhere near ready to quit in 2 hours.
That isn't it funny how that works?
Well, especially you start me doing mixed media, and I want a long time. I want to do it for a while. I don't want to in and out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. We all need to find our happy joy again. So, great way to do it, I think. Getting messy, not having a goal. It's like art journaling, but there's no specific focal point here. We're doing background, like textured backgrounds, and we're learning, what works, what doesn't work.
Pump isn't working.
Yeah.
Shoot. Well, it's probably because Lucy got a hold of it and bit it. So now I've got it all over my fingers, but
probably just need to clean the sprayer.
I don't know. It's brand new, so it shouldn't even. I mean, it won't even. The pump won't really go. Well, wait a minute.
Mechanically, it shouldn't.
Oh, hang on. Okay, that kind of has to go right there. It has a place. I didn't realize that. That's not a tooth mark. That's where you have to put the sprayer thing. No wonder it wouldn't go down.
Lucy almost got beat.
Huh?
Lucy almost got beat.
Oh, no, she did this a long time ago when that order. Oh, it's still not going down though. That's probably because oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. But the one the drips that are dripping out though, I'm just going to move around with my fingers.
Open the top of it. Is there a little cardboard thing like when we get condiments?
Okay. No. What I might even just drip it on and move it around with my fingers like this anyway, because the spray is not going to get that kind of leather coverage. Yeah, The sprayer now is coming out in weird circle thing. I'm going to have it all over everything on my desk.
I did. I wipe up yellow everywhere.
Leather look on everything. Oh, that is starting to look like leather. It is. It is. It's looking cool. Oh, and it looks like it dries pretty quickly too. Yep, I've got it all over everything. Oh, well.
Here. Everybody saying hi to him.
Who, what?
Hey.
Oh, hello, Mr. H. I didn't look up and see you. He has to stop. I told him he had to stop in for the birthday party because he's our resident kilt man, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, Margie's named him Mr. Kiltman, so it means he's part of Happy Paper People. Ah, dang, does this look like leather, honey? Kind of, sort of. Is it getting there?
What?
It's getting all over my fingers, that's for sure. Is it starting to look like leather at all?
I can see it. It's shiny like leather, too.
That's because it's wet. Yeah, anybody, is it starting to look like leather? Ate all the cake. Honey, I didn't get any cake.
I really cake.
I didn't get any cake. Everybody ate it. Margie, is there any cheesecake left? Everybody got cake but me, honey. All right, let's hit this with the heat gun. All eaten. See, Glennis ate it all. Candy ate it all. Kilt Man is our mascot. That's funny. You should put a picture of the mascot up on the collage at the top of the group page, right? He's going to run away and not want to be our mascot if I do that. Oh, this is cool. As I dry it, it really is looking like leather. Oh, gosh. Tell me what it looks like from back there on the camera. Is it starting to look like leather? Does it leather? I still want to hit it with color, though, even though it's leather. I don't know.
Okay, I'm going to get my flat box. No, you're not playing with us. You can't play with us. You're not a member. You know who it is. Like above the desk.
Hang on, I can't hear you.
Huh?
Candy girl. Doug, we can go to Margie's and get some cheesecake. She saved us a piece.
Good. I am going to.
Okay. This is just about completely dry. That was pretty quick. Hey, a true friend would share, just saying. Yep, I did. I was saving y'all from the bad calories. It's just the kind of friend I am. Taking one for the team. Yeah, that's our candy. Okay, does it look like leather?
It does. It needs some shine.
Yeah, I feel like I want to hit it with color, but leather doesn't have color on it. But
Pretty flat.
I'm gonna yeah. Let's see. Let's pull out El Mousse. I gotta move some of these.
Wouldn't want to cause their friends any health issues.
Yeah. Especially ones we already have, right?
Right.
Okay, let's see. Mousse, 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 mousse.
Hey, Candy. One is the loneliest number that you'll ever.
El Toro, but El Mousse, El Mousse.
Huh?
Margie said, I've heard of El Toro, but El Mousse. Okay, so let's see. I could put a little bit of cosmic brown on it, a little shine. That's a good one for that. And maybe even some soft truffle. Where's my bronze? Oh, I know. Shoot, my bronze is out. No, my gold is out in the other room because I was using it on something. This is probably the bronze. Yeah. Okay, so that's the bronze. I don't have the gold. I still, gosh, I don't know. I'm still itching to get some teal or turquoise or something in there. I have some stencil in gold. I have this gold bunny stencil paste I haven't tried that I want to try. I got all this stuff I want to try. That's not the turquoise that I want.
Try the truffle.
That's not here. Okay, so I'm going to try some cosmic brown and some truffle.
Well, I think the cosmic brown is really going to do it.
Yeah, I think it is too. The truffle would just add a little bit of lighter, but but I don't know that it's needed. But it would give a little bit of contrast.
Let's see those hands.
What?
I love this paint on our hands.
Your hands are too clean.
Well, it's just because I washed them with, I mean, come on. They're not.
My.
I've only wiped mine with a baby wipe in between, so.
I needed to do that. I forgot to bring a new thing of baby wipes in because it was empty. And I needed to do that to get some of the decoupage stuff off. Yeah, this is pretty cool. And actually, it answered a question of something I was thinking about doing for Doug's anniversary present. So I know that's by doing this, I just answered my own question. So, because I was wondering if something would you know, work with something else and what it would. Anyway, yeah, now I know what to do or what not to do. Got to get working on that anniversary present.
You know, I was singing that, right? You guys got that, right?
What? Singing what?
One is the loneliest number. Because she was going to eat all the cheesecake and make sure that we all didn't have any health.
Oh, candy and the cake?
Yeah.
Yeah. Margie has the cheesecake, and she's offered a piece if we go to her house. So,
oh, okay.
Doug and I will be taking a road trip here real soon.
Right after.
As soon as I'm done.
Oh my gosh.
Up.
Do you see this?
Oh, that's cool. Was that from before? Or did you just spray that with something now and do that now?
The other two colors of the gloss spray.
Oh, okay. Right. Ooh, what's the one on the left called?
The first one was cheddar,
eggplant,
and this is marine.
Wow, all three of those are really awesome colors. I really like them.
They're fantastic together too. They're a nice palette.
Yeah, Yeah, they are.
I actually want to blot off some of this color where it's pool, and I'm trying to figure out what I want to use, because it'll make more of the white spots underneath
Right.
dry faster. What do I want to use? I know. I got it. If I can find it. I can't really find everything right now.
See, her hands are just too clean, aren't they? Giving her a hard time. I didn't say it. Candy said it. Candy said it, but I agreed. It's just because you had a chance to grab a baby wipe and wipe them off. That's all.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. Okay.
I'm looking for something that I put over
now. Did I put that soft truffle back? Where did I put that? Oh my goodness. Chai latte. It's not. Toasted almond. Where did I set the soft truffle, guys? Did you see me? This is bronze. I pulled the soft truffle out. I know I did. Is that it? Okay, I didn't. I'm going to try a little soft truffle on one area and just see. That's all kind of mixed with the. Ooh, that mixed with that burnished bronze ends up looking purpley. Wow. Okay, I don't want to do that because I don't want to do that. So let's get a little. I'm talking to myself.
Oh, okay. I think this is mostly going to be dry, but we'll see.
Okay, I'm gonna hit the mousse with the heat gun for a second.
That's my mixed media fabric that I play with.
Well, I've got too many streaks going the same way. I apparently didn't do them all in circles. I've got things going.
Okay.
And I don't want streaks or lines going one way. Leather doesn't look like that. I don't know. Is it even looking like leather, guys? Might be going the direction that the napkin or paper is going. Good night, Bernice.
Night, Bernice.
Thanks for hanging out for a while.
Yeah, this was a celebration night, so I'm glad you get to be with us.
Margie. Oh, yeah. I haven't made stuffed shells in a long time. I used to make them all the time. And when you said you made stuffed shells tonight, Candy made me want to make stuffed shells. Doug is over there going, yes, please.
Okay, I gotta hit it up while you're watching the wrinkles pop out there.
Okay. I don't know. It
almost looks like crackle because of the gloss spray. It's just
yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I want something else on it. I feel like it needs more layers. It's not it doesn't feel done yet. Maybe that's just because I've been looking at it.
To use later in mixed media projects, or you could go ahead and get into those buttons or whatever the punches.
Yeah, and it's not even gold; it's cosmic brown, which gave it a shine. But hang on here. Let's see, gunmetal. Where's seriously? I've got 2 burnished bronzes in here. I didn't think I had double anything. Let's see if they're both open. Ah, there's a brand new one not open. Whoop, whoop. Somebody that wanted a burnished bronze is going to get one. Let's see what burnished bronze does over the. It's not darker, you know. To get darker, no. To get darker, I'm going to try this gunmetal on it. I really should probably go get the baby wipes. Clean off my fingers before doing this from the Golden Calf Dog. Haven't you seen purple leather and red leather and black leather, brown leather, and light golden leather? You know, all the leathers. But let's see if this adds some of the dark that he's talking about. Oop, got a little much there. Might have to grab something and try to move it around a bit. Maybe I should have put that down first.
So I had actually adjusted Crackle tonight also, but it takes too long for Crackle to air dry, and you really should air dry it. If you guys don't.
Yeah, I brought Crackle in too, but I'm thinking that,
right.
Yeah, unless I put it down and then just leave it at the very end, but cool.
So cool. It almost worked like a Crackle though.
So what did you put on that one?
The eggplant. It's just gesso and eggplant, and then I blew up some of the spray.
Did you get it wet and did you get it wet so you could pick it up, or how did you wipe it off?
It was still wet.
It was still wet. Okay.
We did it so that it would dry faster, so I could get to the part I love and the end of our session.
Yeah. What are you doing next?
So now I'm going to pick out some colors to use to make my ridges and stuff stand out. We'll call these planetary surfaces because that's how I feel. Next week it's nebulous.
It's looking, feeling a little blurry. Like maybe my camera doesn't know how to pick that up.
Well, it is pretty golden. But mine was golden too. So I don't know.
I might be reflecting in the camera and it's having a hard time.
I'm not sure which one of these, so I'm just going to try them all, you know. Hey, Joni. Brown and black from Brown and Black. Yeah, from Brown and Black House, a turquoise leather planner. Oh, yes. I have a turquoise leather jacket that I love. Okay. I could try
like leather.
Let me see. Oh, it's beautiful. It looks like leather.
I'm gonna have to go. You don't have to look at it for a while. I have to work on something else and then come back and look at it later because you look at it so long that you don't see what you want to see.
I don't like that one. I pretty much all of the colors that I have go with these colors, so I got them. I had to just reject a few because I can't use them all.
Mm-hmm.
Purple.
So I better put the lid back on these.
I want whatever makes everything pop.
Thank you, honey. Special delivery.
What did he bring you?
Baby wipes.
Oh, I thought he got you a cupcake. I was going to
You
say,
thought it was cake.
oh. He's
No,
so sweet.
more important, baby wipes. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Does it look more like leather here than
it
than
does.
on the camera?
Yeah, it does.
Now it looks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks really, really golden.
Yeah. I figured, well, and I
Like,
figured it's probably reflecting
really
off the camera and it's having a hard time focusing
Yeah.
on it. And yeah. Well, ladies, have to say goodnight. Good night, Candy.
Good night, Candy.
Oh, she's freezing shells. We're going to have to make shells, honey. Now she's got me. I love shells. I
Now
used to
she
make
wants like, that's right.
There was a shooting in Wisconsin
Uh-oh.
in a tavern.
Oh.
Yeah, but they got the guy.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Glad to hear that. All
I
right.
was gonna put a note in there, but I thought, maybe not.
Yeah,
Trying to decide which color here.
don't have my sandpaper right next to me, so I'm just using this little craft knife to try to.
All right, it's 8 o'clock.
We're wrapping up here pretty soon.
Oh, you are?
Pretty quick. Yep.
Are we gonna have time?
Want to, but that's what we said because it's Sunday and we both have stuff going on. I have stuff to do.
What time do you have to work? Or do you know?
It doesn't matter. I don't have to go work at 9 o'clock tomorrow.
Oh, that's right. Okay. All right. I'm gonna try.
Yeah.
Well,
Can't.
because if you're going to bed, I'll stay and play. And if you're not, then I'd like to watch a movie or something with you.
Yeah. I just need to spray my nose.
Okay. I'm hungry. Are you hungry?
No.
Can I
Maybe
get
this.
half a sandwich?
You ate a little more than that. You ate like
Two
3/4.
thirds.
2/3 to 3/4.
Maybe two. I
You know,
want the whole
maybe
sugar.
it was only like that big.
Oh, it was bigger than that.
It wasn't.
I just ate the crust off around it.
I thought about because I didn't get you that thing last night again,
Oh,
but I had to go get the car and all that.
Yeah.
Stuff.
that's okay. All right. We just need some quick adjusto on this.
You're talking about eating the crust. Or
Yeah.
not the crust.
Well, I put a roast in earlier, and I did it in the air fryer as oh goodness, as the pressure cooker,
Uh-huh.
and it was just fall apart goodness. It was amazing. So I took it then and took some just falling apart pieces and made melted some cheddar cheese and some
So this, I'm
spicy
gonna go ahead.
and made some roast beef and cheddar sandwiches, of course, with the bread toasted in the pan, buttered and grilled in the pan. Love that, the outside of the sandwich being like that. Yeah, so we made those. So I wasn't all that hungry, and so I didn't eat even the whole sandwich. And so I was going to give Doug half of it, and then I decided I want to just eat the crust off, the little crispy crust. So I ate the crust off all the way around, and then gave him all the middle.
So do you remember I was saying I made Bill food because I didn't. I thought he deserved it after mowing the lawn. I just had a explosion here underneath.
Did you do a roast?
And we need to eat up the roast, so I actually made sandwiches on bakery rolls with cheddar cheese and the peppers that were in the roast that I chopped up.
Are you kidding?
And that's what we just had. Well, that's what he had, and I didn't eat mine yet because I was.
But that's really what you made today?
That's really what I made today, because he was
unbelievable.
Yeah, I gotta let this dry. That's why I was laughing. No.
Yeah, with cheddar cheese, and then he had a spicy, a jalapeno cheese or jalapeno cheddar or something. So I put a piece of that on.
Oh, she's gone. Probably do this corner. I'm gonna have to let this dry where I had the gesso explosion and went in.
I was going to make salads with them or something, and I didn't do that.
I made garlic feta fries with it.
Oh, nice.
Air
Oh,
fryer.
I think that's what I'll do is put some tater tots and some fries in the air fryer.
So,
All right, here's my piece of leather, but I'm going to move this over. This is cool, and because it's not a super thick this cardboard or chipboard, this is actually a crumble cookie box.
you
It
can
ends up being flexible like a good quality leather would be.
and like a cover might be.
Like a what?
Like a cover might be.
Oh, that would be perfect for a cover. That'll absolutely work. Seal it up and yeah. I'm going to move it though because I want to try this turquoise spray.
Maybe a box that you're covering. That'd be cool. I can't touch this right now. It's dry. Or the base of a tray.
Yes, I've got a couple of those, but it has all this texture on it, and the tray I'd want to be flat so I could put things in it to carry them.
Keep a tray. Well, that's not what kind of tray. I use trays for everything. I have like a tray on my coffee table that I've got a copper container full of remotes, and then I can't, or yeah. When I say tray, I mean solid metal doily.
Oh, okay. I have two wooden trays with handles on the ends that I've been looking at to decide what kind of paper or whatever I want to put on the bottom of them because I do want to do that.
I even have
to be able to carry some. Okay. I got to tell you, I love this Stamperia spray. However, when it comes out, you can see right here on my thing, when it sprays out, it sprays in a circle. So, but there's not coverage to the whole circle. It sprays in a ring and all of the inside doesn't get covered.
Are you too close?
I think is a little weird.
Are you too close? How far away were you spraying it?
Well, probably too close. I'm trying to be close because I don't want it all over everything on my desk.
Right. Do you not keep a splat box close by?
Well, yeah, but I just didn't grab the splat box, so it's not right here on my desk. Everything I keep close by is not right here because of this redo.
Yeah, I know. I got it
here.
Now, color.
Okay, so that has a turquoise base. I'm going to say, what colors would you like to see put, like mousse? What colors mousse would you like to see tried on this turquoise base, ladies? Because I want to try a couple different ones on both so that they're not the same. Let's see what goes with turquoise really nicely. Black. What else? Pink. Flambe, pink flambe. We could try, oh, my gold's out there. We could try gunmetal.
Sorry.
We only got one layer on here, so there's not a lot of texture. There's not as much texture as I would like. So
Margie said pink.
I have an idea. This is texture paste. This is texture paste. Heidi Swap texture paste. I'm gonna try. I should have done this before I put that turquoise down, but I don't have as many wrinkles and textures I like on here because I only put one layer of stuff paper down.
What's that?
I only put one layer of paper down and then I set it aside. I didn't go back and get a second layer on. So I don't have as many wrinkles and textures as I would like. So I'm using this texture paste And what I'm doing is just literally patting it on so that it comes up. It sticks to my finger and comes up and leaves a little mountain so that it's leaving texture everywhere.
You can also run it through a stencil, or you could use a palette knife. Or
Yeah, but in a hurry, I didn't want to.
Yeah.
I didn't want to get one out and palette knife. I'd probably be too smooth. So this way, I just get. It looks just like the wrinkles of the paper. Pink flambe, I like that. I think I might try pink flambe. We'll see what other pinks I have right here. Okay, so that added some texture on one. That'll be much better to work with if there's more texture. But yeah, this is good stuff to put in stencils. I do like putting it through the stencil and then drying that and having that stencil pop up as texture. I really like that
a lot. So this is just the first texture, ladies. There are so many textures that we could try. But
Yeah.
there's something that you specifically haven't tried before and you are interested in mixed media in those along those lines. Post it on the page and let's get a conversation started about it and see if other people are also wanting to try it and
we'll do it.
Happens.
Yeah. If enough people want to try something, we'll do it. But a lot of times they want to try it, but don't know what they don't know what they don't know, so they don't know what to say they want to try, I think.
And this is us sharing, and we'll come up with some that maybe you haven't tried or you don't know about or don't know what to call. But if there's anything specific that you have in mind, please let us know. Let's have a conversation.
Some of you have done mixed media and some of you have done this stuff. This is not new to you. I know some of you have. And so if there's techniques or thoughts you have about things to do because you've tried them and you think the ladies would like them, let us know those too. There's just so many mixed media things that are just fun to get my fingers in and do that we just make a list and start doing them, probably.
Because we're all about any form of art that we'd like to try, honestly.
Exactly.
It's not just about junk journals or, it's all inclusive. And that's why we ask you to share your photography and your different projects, things you make.
Cards and the quilts and the Afghans and all the things. Everything is inspirational for
all of us.
For all art, right.
Right. But if there's something you're wanting to try, and enough people are interested, maybe that's a Saturday night in the future. Maybe that'll happen.
That's fun.
And there's some that we're going to try, whether you like it or not.
All righty then.
Kidding. Well, no, really.
You don't have to try. You might not like it, but you don't have to try anything you don't want to.
You have to. Yeah, you do. You do too. But you might learn something. I watch videos sometimes when I have time. I watch videos and I learn. I'm not necessarily watching what they're doing, but it sparks something else in me. And I'm like, oh, I should do that with blah, blah, blah. Or I could, oh my gosh, I could do this, this, and this and flip it upside down and turn it all around and do the hokey pokey with that.
Sure.
So it's all inspiring. It doesn't take much for me. And I know that sometimes, even if it's not something maybe you think you would do, just watching, you get some especially if it's messy like this. Margie, how does this make your hands feel?
Uh-oh. I think my heat gun is overheated.
Cheryl.
Darn it all.
Jeremy had to leave.
Bye, Dare. Hi, Cheryl. Happy birthday month.
Yes. You missed the confetti and the birthday music.
There's the birthday banner.
Gotta get all this mess off.
We can keep the banner. Oh, darn it. My heat gun is overheated.
So I have a couple textures to play with. I love this. I think
that's pretty.
Gold was my favorite, but look at that. I mean, awesome.
That's really cool. Yeah.
And I use the lighter color on the ridges.
What is that color? Is that coastal surf?
Green. I almost wish I had a different color here to go on the yellow, a dark. There's such things for yellow, an orange, a red. I wish
Persian red would be really pretty on that.
I don't have that one. I have lots of metallic paints and glass paint and things I can use because color is color and it's space. But it's cracked. Do you see how it's crackled right here?
Yep.
I love it.
Persian red would be really pretty on that. That's this.
On the yellow?
Yep.
Waiting on the leg. Oh, I think I just got Nuvo mousse on my neck.
I'll have to look and see if I have another Persian red. I know I had.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got a tonic order coming in the next 2 days, and I think that there's a bunch of Persian red in that one.
It looks copper on camera.
It looks what?
Is it copper? It looks copper on camera.
It's kind of a coppery red, kind of an orangey coppery red.
I have. Let's see.
That's why I think it would be really pretty with that.
Oh, it's burnished bronze, and I just thought it's too pink. It's got paint.
Right. It's too gold and golden brown. This is orangey coppery red, and it's not red, but it's that orange coppery. I think it'd be really pretty with that.
I think the brown would be amazing, honestly.
Yeah. The cosmic brown would be really pretty on that.
Yeah. Yeah. Huh.
Yeah, those are the two I'd probably do. I mean, I wouldn't even do, I've got this orange, but I wouldn't even do this on it. I think that Persian red is the perfect, this is orange blush.
So they just continue to dry, and I'm going to cut up to show them just real quick kind of what we had.
Yeah, Margie, it overheated. Either that or it just completely died. It's been sitting here and it still won't turn on, so it might have just completely died. Gosh darn it. Me and my cheap heat tool. Now what? Now I don't have a heat tool.
I gotta find a stamp here. Something small. Oh, this is perfect. I haven't used it yet. I got this from the Stamper Swap Shop on Facebook.
Sharon, can you quickly dry these for me so I can do something on top of this?
Sure.
Texture?
Let me dry those for you.
Really? I am blowing on it. I'm gonna run over and at least put the blow dryer on one.
Okay.
That's just wrong.
I want another small one so it'll get into, but it can't be words or whatever. It's got to be something that makes sense in pieces. So this is where I would stop if you don't know what you're going to do with it, and put them all aside, like put them in a magazine holder or something like that, so that you have them available and you have a collection to look through. It also is a great way to put on index cards and thumb through and see what options you have, like to remind you that, oh yeah, I did that. And maybe if you need to write on the back the products that you used, so you can get there again and use that as a reference. I'm still looking for that other thing. I don't know what. I want a butterfly. I don't want any specific picture, just a design. Oh, okay. We'll do this. Hope it sticks. And some stays on. I need to get some re-inker. Oh, okay, Gigi. Thank you for coming. I hadn't heard from you, so I thought you took off on us already. I'm so glad you made it. Have a good night. That one's a lot thicker. That was the first stamp off on a new stamp, so I hope it does a better job this time. Where's my Numinator? I don't think it's deep enough. Left on here. I know which one. Back. I'm so bad about putting stamps back on their plastic. I'm not good at it at all. And this. Oh, this one. I'm going to use cracks. These kind of cracks, Margie. And I'm just going to do it randomly. If you can. Would be easier if I didn't have it on here, but it's so big that I keep it on here. Okay. So the reason for not doing anything specific wasn't just the texture, was because I feel like I want it to be useful in different projects. And I can always paint it a different color if it's the texture I want, but it's just not quite cutting it for me. That's fine too. I have to stay this color if I don't want it to. But I love the color, actually. I love that shine. So I'm going to get one now. Let me see if my punch works. If it doesn't, then we'll. You don't have to use punches. You can make squares. You can make, these are like your wood blanks. They're just textures for your backgrounds. If your thing is too thick and it won't go through, that's fine too. Then you just cut it by hand, or you put it on your Cricut. That would work. Totally work. We were thinking originally it would be cool to make paper buttons, and then if you stack up your cardboard and do several layers, they'll be thick and sturdy like a button. So, and then you can poke 2 holes in it. I'm going to stand up and do this and hope to not break this, but make it work. This one's really sharp, so I kind of thought it might work. Yeah, I'm going to break it. It won't work. You try? Didn't even try. Look at that. Right. I didn't think I was going to get to this point, honestly, so I wasn't worried about it. If I wanted to be able to use it with punches, I would do a thinner piece of paper underneath and then adhere it to the chipboard.
Either that, or you need to have a punch that specifically says thick. That means it will go through that thicker material. It'll go through chipboard and like aluminum, or what else? What else is thicker? Lots of the burlap or whatever's thick. It'll go through those things that a standard punch won't.
Almost made it. I almost got it. I don't want to go.
Have to use your craft knife to cut it out, or
That sucks to cut out circles.
yeah,
So
oh yeah.
You know ahead of that you're going to want to make buttons with these. Then you put it on a thinner piece of paper, and then after you punch them out, then you punch out other layers as thick as you can with your punch and stack them up and make a sandwich.
Hey,
Basically.
Amanda.
Hi, Amanda. I bleed it.
Hi, KG. That's okay. We're not
Go ahead.
staying up tonight either, so go get some sleep. It'll help you heal.
I think she's left a while ago.
Oh, well, it's just up there in the chat, so maybe I just didn't see.
So if you do that, you could also put it in your Cricut too and get fun shapes. These will make like your wood blanks. It was something to put your stash, throw in a jar, put in a bag, but don't forget to use. Do not forget to use. And they would be really cool if you're doing like a mixed media style on canvas with a bunch of 3D images to put down in the base part of that, where you before you start adding the keys and the flowers and stuff like that, because it's going to add all this extra bit of texture. And if you have several textures made up ahead of time, then it would be a lot of different textures to look at, and people would wonder how the heck you did that. So that's just fun.
Yeah.
And I'm going to poke
all the different ones.
in the hole.
Yeah.
Because I really want something.
Okay.
I need to be in bed by 10.
That way, you just feel like you want to.
For a
Hang
movie,
on.
most movies are.
Okay. All right, guys, time to wrap up. We are almost 8:30. I have a date at 8:30. So
Yeah.
I have time to go wash my hands and get a little clean.
Hang out with your husband, right?
What?
And hang out with your husband, right?
Oh, yeah, him too.
No one's plan? What?
Of course. Of course, of course.
Does he know that?
Yeah, he's the one that just came in and reminded me I have a date. Don't forget.
Yeah.
It's
Well-
time.
Celebrating the birthday with us. And I hope that you go play with some texture this week and give this a try. Just for the heck of it. No reason at all.
Yeah.
Maybe be ready for some mixed media projects in the future.
Just for some fun.
That's
It's
right.
good bases like these, and they're just sitting there because then you go to do something and you can grab one of these and build on it. It's like grabbing a collage base. It's just another substrate. That's all we're doing is making a substrate, but it's a mixed media substrate instead of the collage substrate, and we use them for different things. So
Other craft projects that don't have anything to do with mixed or with books. So that would be cool. Like,
or could be a really cool cover on a book.
yeah,
'Cause they can be 3D and built up and all kinds of stuff. You don't have to close anything on the cover.
that's right. Like a wreath. Say you need shapes, or you need to make something that dangles, or I mean, if you make them sturdy enough, you poke a hole in it and you have yourself some earrings. You make two.
All right. I'm going to
Thank
let
you.
them sit here and dry on their own, and I'll build more on them later. And
Better.
edges. But my piece of leather, I'm pretty happy with. My paper leather.
I am too, and I'm tickled pink with these paints that I got.
Yes, those are really beautiful colors. I love them.
Yeah. I can't wait to see the pictures of yours close up, to see how the paints compare, because if they are not the same, then it's worth having both.
Yes.
I'm all about
Agreed. All of them. We want all of them. Good night. Good night, Cheryl. Good night, Paula, Glynis, Margie. Who else is still here? Good night, Amanda. Good night, Dawn, if you're not already gone.
with a stencil, glitter paste, with a card or a palette knife and a stencil, and that's all I'm saying. All right, guys, we'll take pictures and we'll share them. Okay. Have a good night.
Good. Thanks, guys. Happy birthday. Thanks for being a part of this awesome family. We'll see you soon online in the group. Bye.